Okay, I have a theory. I've been heavily hinted, it's been heavily implied that I need to play Kiara, which is why I'm doing that today. And it's also been implied I need to do something with her feather item, her signature Phoenix feather that I'll hopefully get pretty early. I think Elite Lava Bucket is fitting because, you know, fire, lava, I don't know. The gist of this video is me trying to unlock Nerissa's feather. I don't know how to, but you guys have, like I said, heavily implied that it has to do with either Kiara or her feather item. So I'm trying to rack my brain about how exactly those two things connect, because we, to my knowledge, we haven't had a what's it called, an achievement where you have to use specific items or specific characters before, or at least not that I know of. So this is new. I'm not against this. I mean, I play Isaac, right? The unlock conditions in Isaac sometimes can be very, very, very cryptic. So I'm not against it at all. I think it's fun. But it does mean I'm kind of left scratching my head a tiny bit regarding what exactly to do. So hopefully, as time goes on, this is endless mode. So theoretically, we have as long as we want to really mess around with it. The only problem I really see is that ooh, there it is, chicken feather. Gain 1 revive, on revive, instantly heal 50 HP and kill everything on screen. I usually don't take this because in my mind, this doesn't actually make you stronger. And if you're gonna die, just coming back to life more than likely means you're going to just die again, right? However, it is important. Maybe I have to die to a specific fan. That is an interesting theory. Also a theory that I had a little bit before, which is why I came to stage 1 specifically. So I have ideas. These are deadbeats and shrimps, which are not kiwawas, but this is the myth stage. So theoretically, they're the chickens, right? They're the chickens. Maybe I die. Oh, but those come in waves. That might be difficult. I'll give it a shot. If it is dying to a specific enemy, then endless mode isn't really gonna help because after 30 minutes, it's only gonna spawn Yagos. So, you know, hopefully it's not that. I will try and die once to them at least. How do I do that? What if I just don't grab weapons? I'm not sure how I should go about this. Maybe I just don't collab. I could just not collab. What if I elim more levels of lava bucket? How about that? Let's grab a second level. This 2 revives, still the same effect. So that doesn't really help us, but at least maxing that early will mean we'll have more chances to die. The problem is, I think after you use it all up, you potentially lose the item, right? Which normally would be good because it frees up a slot again. However, that does mean we kind of lose our chance to really unlock Nerissa's feather. But this is a 5 level item or a 3 level? I'm not sure. CEO tiers is fine. Ideally, I don't need that. Like, if I get 3 revives, theoretically, 3rd time's the charm, you know? So I would hopefully get it within those amount of attempts, maybe, possibly, if I'm lucky. And if not, I'm gonna be honest, if I don't get it this video, I probably am going to just look it up, honestly. I know it's in our achievement list. You guys have told me I can just look there, but I don't want to. I wanted to find this out organically. Granted, originally I wanted to figure it out organically because I wanted to know as a surprise which of Bibu's gen mates even has an item. Oh, hello, Yago. But right about now, it doesn't really matter because I've got that spoiled for me anyway. But still, I wanna stick to my guns, figure out what I can do here. Just on my own without too much help, even if the help is just from the game, and we'll see what happens. I think I'm doing pretty good here. I forgot how badass the skill is. I don't even remember what the skill was before I used it just now, to be honest, but that was sick. That was cool as hell. Anyway, okay, so first running theory, right? Die to a chicken. Second running theory, die as Kiara with the feather, which I guess we can test to it once anyway. Third theory is finish a stage. Ooh, that might be a good one actually. Finishing a stage without dying, even though I have it. Now that is interesting. It kind of opposes the other theory we had. We're not going to be able to really test it, which is unfortunate. I mean, I guess we'll see, right? Oh, I don't know which one I should go for. I mean, if I get killed by a chicken, I do. It's kind of hard to force a death here, especially now that I have spider cooking. I didn't really think about that. Yeah, spider cooking is one-shotting them too. So I don't even think I can get close to them. Okay, so we're gonna have to wait for late game chickens, the stronger chickens. But hopefully that'll work. What would I have other than that? It's die to a specific enemy. Die as Kiara, which we test at the same time. Finish a level without dying even though you have it. Seems weird. I feel like that would be too easy. People wouldn't be so cryptic about it if it was that. Because, you know, I don't usually die anyway. But other than that, what could it be? What if it's just like... What if I just have to die 3 times in one run with the chicken feather? So like, fully use it up. But I've done that before. But maybe it doesn't count things from before the update. It could be that, but I'm not holding out hopes because I think when I originally opened this update, it did tick off some unlock conditions that I had already done. So I'm unsure why that wouldn't, you know, also happen for the... Wait, chickens. Ah, they die so fast, man. It's so difficult. It's actually difficult. The other way I could really look at this would be that it's Kiara specific. And so maybe I just have to beat a stage as Kiara while holding the feather, which I think usually in that case it also applies if you reach like 30 minutes on endless mode. So the goal is to get there and then start testing out after we reach 30 minutes how the death system exactly works or how that would factor in, which also again the reason I picked endless mode specifically. But if we just leave the feather idea, maybe it's just that Kiara specifically has to do something while holding the feather, even though it might not relate to the feather directly, which could be just beat a stage as Kiara. Like I said, it could be kill X amount of enemies as Kiara while holding the feather. It could be... Ooh, are there stamps that work well? Maybe I need the Bee-Boo stamp. There's a chicken stamp. Hold. I need the chicken stamp. I'm gonna grab the chicken stamp. I don't know for what, but it might be good. It might be okay. It's not bad to at least have it, right? Like, it's a decent stamp on its own regardless. So I'm just gonna have it on me if it drops. Hopefully it does drop, and then see if something like that happens. So okay, so maybe what I want now is to do everything I already said, but also have the cold chicken stamp on me. And then with Kiara, cold chicken stamp, and chicken feather, I will kill a chicken. That's way too specific, isn't it? Goddamn. I mean, is it though? I don't know. I'm completely losing the plot at this point. I feel like that's reasonable, but that does imply that I need to get the chicken stamp before 30 minutes. So chickens are still spawning, which, you know, I think that's doable. I have the promised tiara, so my odds for getting stamps has been increased. Sure, Gorilla Paw. We don't want crit, by the way. I am building Crescent Bardiche eventually because I like melee on this character. We're doing a melee build in case you haven't noticed. But no, it doesn't matter. No crit Crescent Bardiche, doesn't matter. I mean, technically we can override the debuff from Monkey Paw, but we're just bumping crit anyway. So in theory, we could still do it. It just really won't be optimal, which is fine. It's stage 1 easy mode, so that's not difficult. I like the theory that it has something to do with the chicken enemies because they spawn so infrequently that it almost counts. It almost, like, you know when there's a rare enemy in a game, You would assume there's an achievement for beating it a specific way because it's so rare, right? And that's kind of the vibe I'm getting here. We have chicken. Oh, they're also, are they wearing KFC buckets or KFP buckets? I think they are. I think those red things are either the same outfit that Kiara wears or they're KFP buckets. One of the two. I can't really tell. Either way, it's cute. I like it. I'm a fan. Ooh, haste stamp is good. I love haste stamp. I'll take it. Pump that up. I'm getting nice stamps. The last stamp has to be left open for chicken stamp though. I will not accept it any other way. I hope I didn't accidentally already get rid of it. I would hope not. Oh gosh, I need to look at my recording real quick. No, as far as I can tell, I kind of looked over the stuff real quick in my recording. I don't think the chicken stamp dropped. And so it should still be in the pool, which means we can still get it. Either way, ooh, mini boss time. Let me beat this mini boss up while giving a shout out to my channel. Wow, giving a shout out to my channel members. Viper, Osric, Terzion, Sylvie, Hodokin, Kat, Rasa, and Grog. Thanks so much for supporting me, guys. You guys are great. I think Rasa is also one of the people who pointed me in the direction of Chicken Feather, which I'm appreciative of. If you want a shout out of your own, early access to my content, and the chance to get front row seats to play multiplayer games with me, such as Isaac, League of Legends, maybe some Terraria, maybe some Minecraft. I recently purchased Minecraft, which I already had Minecraft bought, but I was too lazy to migrate my account, so I lost it. So I had to repurchase it. But hey, I have Minecraft now, so maybe we can do a Minecraft server, Terraria server. We're gonna play Pictionary. We're gonna play a lot of games. It'll be fun. But yeah, members get front row seats to that beautiful, beautiful time. If you wanna be part of that, then make sure to hit the join button. It also supports me quite a bit. But if you want to support me for free, you can also subscribe. We're trying to get to 3K by the end of the year. We got a month left, and I think we can do it. I believe in us. So if you want to support the cause, so to speak, then by all means, go ahead and hit that button. Is Bales part of Council? I didn't know that. I thought Council's Crony, Fauna, Iris, Mume. Is Bales part of that? Is she? I don't know. But there's her little mouse guys here, so I would assume yes. Plus the final boss of this stage in hard mode is apparently her VR chat model, so I would assume she is. I just kind of forgot what gen she belonged to, so my bad. And that said, so yeah, so no, that also got me on the track of Feather, which I think is a good thing. I'm assuming that's correct. Unless I completely misinterpreted the hint, but I mean, what other feather or bird? It could technically be Mume. I'm realizing this now as I was talking about Council. It could technically be Mume because she's like owl, right? I didn't think about that. But she doesn't have, she has owl dagger, but it doesn't really. Okay, if this doesn't work, I'm going to try something with Mume and her dagger, because it isn't an item, but maybe you guys meant item as in just a thing you can pick up in game, rather than like an item, like a passive item, not a weapon. But I'm pretty sure it's not that. Like, if it's, I'm gonna be honest, if it's Mume with dagger instead of Kiara with feather, I'm going to be a little bit upset. I'm not gonna take fault for that. I think you guys should have given me better hints. But we're gonna assume that it is in fact Kiwawa, and we're gonna figure stuff out as we go. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. I mean, we have to die eventually, so maybe we'll just leave the dying parts for last and we'll figure it out. We'll be okay. I think we're on the right track here. Okay, so the Bibu Rock Heart stamp did drop, and I'm wondering if that's important because Bibu is a gen mate of Nerissa, but that again seems very specific. I mean, I could have it on me for now because I'm just rocking the greed stamp for a bit. But there's another thing I kind of realized is that there is a super version of Chicken Feather. And now I don't think the game would have you like RNG into an achievement like that. But it's a non-zero chance that I might need it. So ideally, we somehow luck our way into that, but I'm not banking on it. If it is that, it'll probably take me a couple tries to figure it out anyway. Let me quickly make Broken Dreams. Beautiful. Big fan of this shield item. Also technically melee now, which is good. There we go. So if it is a super item, I'm not gonna worry about it. It'll come if it comes. If it doesn't, then that's fine too. Let's go for we have Whammy Water. We have that. We could go. We need Axe. Let's roll for a bit. We can go for hololive. Why not? Yeah, I mean, sure, right? Surely it's okay. No, I mean, let's roll for something spicy. Owl Dagger doesn't go with anything here. Ian Curse doesn't go with anything, I think. Egg Potato, make Rap Dog? Sure, why not? I like Rap Dog a lot. Big fan of it, big fan of it. But I don't know how specific this really is. I might be overthinking it. There's probably something so simple that I haven't even mentioned yet. Like, maybe just having... Maybe if I just end the run right now, just picking up the feather on Kiara will have triggered it, and then it's just waiting for me to end the run to show it to me. Either way, it might be that I've already met the conditions and I don't know it yet, and in which case I'm just kind of rambling for no reason, but I will figure this out. Trust me, this video will not end until I have Nerissa's feather unlocked. And then next video, I'm going to try and build something fun around the item. Depending on what it does, it might be just... What would the item even do? Maybe it's something about... If chicken feather is about like dying, maybe raven feather will be about killing. So it's the more enemies you kill, the stronger you get, which would be an absurdly strong item. So I don't think it's that would be really overpowered. But I'm just trying to spitball, trying to figure out what I might be missing out on thus far. I also did notice that people don't put them in builds. Like whenever I ask for a specific character build or a build to make a character strong, nobody puts raven feather in it, and that might be because you guys know I don't have it yet, or we live in the dark timeline where I'm doing all this effort for a really bad item that I'll never use, and so nobody else puts it in the build because it's just terrible. Which I hope isn't the case. I hope it's a cool, fun item. It's technically the first weapon or item that references Advent, I believe. So, you know, I want it to be good. I want it to be good. But that is a possibility. Granted, I think there's a second item I'm missing other than Raven Feather, because my armory right now is at 82 out of 84. So there's a second thing that I'm missing that I have no idea even what the hell that is. So if you have any hints for that, I guess leave those in the comments down below so we can start our journey to get all of that figured out and uncovered. But again, that'll probably be a video of its own as well. But I think I'm on the right track. Again, the only thing I'm really missing is potentially the cold chicken stamp, which I do want to get just to cover every single possible base. And then if that still doesn't work somehow, then I'm looking it up. If I get Bibu stamp maxed, cold chicken stamp max, chicken feather maxed on Kiara, and then I reach the end of the stage, endless mode 30 minutes, and then I die 3 times depleting the chicken feather. If somewhere in all of that the condition isn't met for unlocking Raven's Feather, I'm literally just gonna look it up, because it has to be one of those like many 5, 6, 7, 8 things, right? It just has to be. There's no way it can be anything. I don't even know what else it would be if it's not that, right? So I'm past it. That is my... Let's go for Snowflower Sake. That is my official declaration, and I'm probably gonna take a similar process when it comes to, you know, if you guys give me hints for the final item I also need, then you know, I guess I'll also show my armory at the end of this video so you guys know what I'm missing, and then you guys can inform me accordingly based on the things I have you know, figured out and already unlocked. And hopefully by the end of this video it'll only be one item left to do, because I'll have the Raven Feather, right? So we'll see. We're almost at boss, so I'm probably just gonna skip to that. We're doing very, very well, even though I purposely kind of jibbed my leveling of some stuff here. Let's do this. I don't know what I'll make with this still. I could make like I can make comment. I don't know. We'll see. It doesn't matter. All right. So we're fighting Big Ame, which should go rather swiftly. Let's lead her into our lava pool. Oh, I have knockback. Here, come over here, buddy. Come over here. And then it's down to just surviving 30 minutes, I guess. I'll probably skip to that as well, to be honest. Do I get his fan letter? No, doesn't look like it. Unfortunate. I'll probably skip that as well. And then hopefully somewhere during all that, I'll get the chicken stamp. And if something happens in the meantime, you guys will probably see that as well. I don't know. But for now, I don't assume anything's going to happen. Aha! I used the collector stamp to get the stamps I wanted. Which means I'm probably going to drop it right away. Swap that. So we have the chicken stamp. We have the Bibu stamp. We have a Peko stamp, bomb stamp, just because it's good. What is that? What did I just... What just dropped? Ooh, anvil. Sure. We'll do you and you for me combat. And then final item is probably going to be Ian Curse. Oh, Ian Curse is also a good one, actually. I just realized because Kiara is Ian and so is Nerissa. So I'll take it. Take it. Good. This might also add to my, you know, my existing theory hodgepodge something kind of it's just a whole bag of beans. Okay, I'm just throwing a million darts at a dartboard and hoping one of them hits a bullseye. That's literally all I'm doing. And you guys probably already know if I did it or not, so I don't know what the point of this video is. Either you're someone who's looking for the way to unlock it, in which case you should probably just look it up somewhere else, but thank you for sticking around anyway. Or you're someone who knows and you're probably either facepalming extremely hard right now or you're happy because I got it. Let me know in the comments which one it is. I guess. But okay, so now I have everything. I have Ian Curse. I will max it. I have Cold Stamp, I have Bibu Stamp, I have Chicken Feather, I have Kiwawa. One of these things has to work. All right, we are just about at the 30 minutes mark, and the only thing I really couldn't get was, like I said, that kind of luck-based super chicken feather item. So now the question is, so we got to the end with all our revives intact, which is one of the conditions I said might be it. We also got 100, which usually doesn't really mean much. And honestly, the only thing I can think of right now is literally just dying, right? I mean, it's chicken feather. It has revivals. It could be something with dying, and frankly, I don't know what else I could still try at this stage past 30 minutes when the only thing that spawns are these Yago heads. So I'm trying to think really hard because I don't want to forget anything. But I think I'm gonna try and die. Yeah. I even enchanted most of my weapons. And I definitely made sure to enchant what's it called? Ian Curse. So that's good. We have the stamps. Maybe I will stand still so the Bibu stamp is active when I die, in case that matters. And I'm just gonna send it. We're just sending it. We're not dying. Okay, there we go. We're just sending it. We have 3 revives. Don't think the amount of HP I have matters. Coins. Okay. 2 revives remaining. We have a little bit of invulnerability after every death, it seems. Final revive. That didn't do anything. Okay, so we're just gonna have to see. We're just gonna have to see. Do I get the unlock? I don't. Wow. No achievement. Okay. Really? That's surprising. Okay. So, well, I guess I'll show you guys my armory. I'm missing these 2. One of them clearly Nurse's Feather. What I will say, I thought that was gonna be it. Let's see, clear stage in time mode. I'm gonna look for Nurse's Feather. And I'm not gonna look at what the other one is. So let's see, what did I do wrong? Was I just maybe it is Mume and the owl dagger after all then, which I'm a little salty about if that is the case. Where is it? Anywhere down here maybe. Okay, well I know what this is now. Clear stage mode run. Stage mode run after dying 3 times with chicken feather. Okay, but I had it. It just couldn't be endless mode. It had to be stage mode, not endless mode. Okay. You know what? I was close. I was close. I do want to see what this is, what the feather does. So I'm going to unlock this real quick. And you know what? I'm also going to unlock this as well at the same time. Give me a second. Okay. So I got to the end of the stage again playing Shuken Osana because I wanted to do the pickup range thing, which I did do. And I already died 3 times. I used all the revives. So in theory, after I kill Ame, which should be simple if I just, you know, hover over her a bit. There we go. We do get it. Just one more. I think that's the achievement. Clear stage mode running. Yeah, I think we did it. Let me go to main menu. Corporation pin. Every 40% of pickup radius also increases attack area of all weapons by 2%. Interesting. That's new. Okay. Gain +1 life. Increase 6% attack every minute. Upon losing 1 life, lose the gained attack and lose 50% gained holo coins. Okay, so that doesn't matter. So it's, you get more attack per minute, but the downside is you can lose it. But if you just don't die, I mean, you kind of want to play by not dying anyway. So that's not really a downside. Let me look at my armory. I have everything. Good. Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. I guess I figured it out in the end. I was closer than I thought. But if you liked the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Next video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to make a build of my own now that I have everything available to me. And I'm going to tackle stage 4 hard one more time. This time, I'm going to beat it. Mark my words. But you're just going to have to wait till next time to really see that. So like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, share with your friends, become a channel member, all of that. And consider joining the Discord too. It'll be fun. But above all else, take care of yourselves, be safe, have a good time, and I'll see you guys next time.